several dates, eligible bachelors, one eligible bachelorette, one chance at getting to be Sam's Valentine on the Valentine. Yes, we do realize that this is a super creative name, the Valentine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the newest installment of KeanTV's The Valentine. I'm your host, Mendoza, and yes, I know what you're thinking. I did get a haircut. I appreciate you noticing. Not a lot of people do. But last time, we saw as our hero Sam went on a date with the artist Juan. And although his art skills were great, I knew that there's still more to go through. So let's introduce our next man, Max. Max, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Max, New York City native. I prepared a PowerPoint. Should I share it on my screen or something?
Well, because this is a PowerPoint date, I will not be in the rest of this episode until the conclusion. So you two lovebirds have fun.
Nice meeting you, Diego.
Bye, Diego. Okay, so do you want to go first? You can share your screen first.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so this is my presentation. A little about me is I'm 20. My birthday's August 3rd. I'm an Upper West Side Jew in New York. I've, been born and raised here. I'm an only child. I'm a Leo, but, I don't really, Leos that I know have very big personality. I don't. I'm a junior in college. I was at Skidmore, but I took a medical leave and now I'm bopping her out. This is my dog, Bobo. He has 13 girlfriends and flexes on me that I don't have one yet. He loves girls way more than me, and he has a crush on anybody named Sam, and he's a mush, and he loves food.
It was so cute with his dog and how he says his dog loves people named Sam, and I was like, stop, that's so cute!
The pros and cons, I would say, is I'm a sober Sally. I've been sober for a little bit, so you don't gotta worry about going out on the town and like some weird shit happening. I'm pretty easygoing. I can cook pretty well, well enough. The past couple of months I've started eating plant-based. I don't really listen to rap a lot, but I don't know if that's a problem, but it's just not my cup of tea. Music's been a whole part of my life since even when I was 6. I went on tour in high school around just, Philly, Connecticut, Providence, a bunch of places. I just finished 2 projects this year, so hopefully that's coming out. It's I can't basically imagine myself without music in my life. I love playing drums, I love playing shows. My ideas for a date night would be, I pick you up with the flowers I bought you, head down to Nobu, and then do the omakase, and then depending on what you're feeling, and take it from there. And then, I don't know, I've been on a Frankie and Grace binge, and then Sex and the City binge. So, I don't know, if you like those shows.
Yes, I've always watched Sex and the City. Such a good show.
So good, so good. I really underestimated it. Other ideas is obviously going to the beach and spa day and stuff like that. But
cool.
If it wasn't COVID, I would go to a jazz concert. I'm kind of a jazz nerd, but can't really do that. I can cook pretty good gnocchi.
We love a man who cooks.
Stuff, but hopefully on the 14th that'll come true, and signing's open.
Maybe.
Maybe. So this is my last slide, and thanks for letting me do this. I've never done something like this before, so it was really cool.
At the end, it said, "Will you be my Valentine?" And I was like, yeah. It was so cute. I really liked his PowerPoint. I felt like I learned so much about him. I felt bad that I didn't do one about myself, but it's all right. Hopefully he understood. My PowerPoint's a little different. So these are some celebrities that I need to be friends with and why. So before I get into that, I'm going to just introduce myself. I love concerts and music. Post Malone was my favorite person that I have ever seen live. This was my favorite concert because Post Malone's not just rap. I feel like he's also he does a lot of acoustic songs. He's also pop, Some of his songs have like a little country in it, and it's like so good. I don't know. He's just my favorite artist. And this summer, I live at the beach. Crocs are the wave, period. Because, you know, Crocs, they're like my life. Love Crocs. If you're not crocking, we're not rocking. Love watching movies and new TV shows, so I'm always like down to watch something new. And I still don't understand if water is wet or not. Like I saw like a post about it the other day. I don't really get it. Kind of confused, but that's me in a nutshell. Now I'm going to show you some people that I would love to be friends with. The first one is Post Malone. So he seems like a really chill and fun dude. He's just down for anything. And I think that would be like a super cool, you know, friend to have in my life. We would have so much fun partying, just having a good time. And he has some cool tattoos. And one day, like, I want him to tattoo me.
I like his music. I think he's really creative. I'd love to see him live. I think that would be sick. You know, I've never seen him live.
Next person is Lizzo. So she's just a queen in general. Love her. She's a baddie with a flute. Like what? You're kidding. So we can hype each other up. She can throw me the most lit 21st birthday party. She's a baddie that gets things done, period. She just radiates all that positive energy, and like she could definitely hype me up when I'm feeling down. The next one is Pete Davidson. I think he's so funny. Oh my gosh, I watch SNL all the time. We can explore New York together, so it's super cool that you're from New York, because now we can all just explore New York together with Pete, and like even just me and you, like whatever. He could get me onto the set of SNL, and then we could just vibe together. So he's a really cool dude.
Yeah, some funny lines in there. I was cracking up.
My last person is Adeline Morton. She is a small YouTuber. She's not so small anymore, but I love her YouTube videos because I see a lot of her in me. We could go on so many adventures because she's just like that person, again, down for anything. And she has the cutest French bulldog. Oh my God, her name is Blue, and she's the cutest little Frenchie ever. And it makes me so happy whenever like I see her YouTube videos and I see her with her dog. So those are the celebrities that I would want to meet and like be friends with. I don't know if that tells you anything about me.
That's a pretty solid list. I would probably say something. I went the very basic route, but she took a very interesting route, which is cool.
So now, like, I'm just gonna get, like, we can ask each other questions and get to know each other some more.
Are you, like, at home right now? Or?
Yes. I go to Kean University, and I lived there for a while, but after, like, the whole pandemic, I moved home because, obviously, I wasn't gonna live there when nothing was happening. What's your favorite thing about the city?
Like, I play gigs, like, throughout the city all the time. It just kind of sucks because you can't do that now. When it wasn't cold, I was playing a lot outside, like in parks and stuff, and it's really nice when like the weather is beautiful and just people come to listen to you and play. And you know, it has its moments, but it can also just be very hectic sometimes.
If you could be friends with any celebrity, who would you want to be friends with?
Yeah, I'd say probably Pete Davidson. I feel like that era of SNL, like when he went on the show, it's just like I feel like SNL was kind of dry for a little bit, and then that like wave of people is like.
Whenever I used to watch SNL, like when I was younger, I feel like I related to it a lot less. And then when you get older, you could finally like understand the jokes. Like when he plays a character, he plays it well.
You never loved me, Mom, but I needed you. Whoa, yeah.
Like he's such a good actor, but then also he has like that comedic side, which is just like super fun. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. That's a cool color. That's why I always ask, like, what's your favorite color? Because I feel like it could tell so much about you. It really tells a lot about a person. And he said blue. So that kind of gave me, like, a good, like, little notion. I was like, blue. That's a cute color, you know? I love anything yellow. It's just such a happy and fun color. So have you traveled anywhere, like out of the country?
Been to Paris, like, twice. Went to Israel a couple times. What about you?
I've just been to the Dominican public in Canada. That's really it. That's the extent of my traveling experience. I definitely like want to go to Australia, like Paris, like literally everywhere. Just want to go around the world.
I would teach music for like over the summers at public school. Like, it was so fun.
That's so cool. Yeah, I'm becoming an English teacher.
Yeah, I have mad respect for that. I like never had a good English teacher.
Really?
Complete garbage.
Teachers were so good. I loved them. And like I also love Shakespeare, so it's like a pro for me. I don't know, like actually teaching people to like him. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, it's so boring, like I can't understand the language, but it's just, I don't know, like the way I would teach it, I would make it so fun, I feel like. So I don't know, I just want people to appreciate him and his work, so I'm very excited to like finally get to teach all that.
And especially like when you find someone that's like actually interested in like what you're like trying to talk to them about, like it's like more gratifying. Like with someone who likes Shakespeare, it's like they understand a different way. I don't know, that I have a lot of respect for teachers, because you know you have to stay very balanced, you know, and positive.
Yeah. So how did you get into playing the drums?
I don't know, when I was 6, I started just taking a bunch of pots and pans, just started banging on them.
I didn't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get a sleep because of me.
You know, I started practicing when I was like 6, and then growing up, it was just like my parents were really into music, so it was, you know, it was kind of like already there. It's just like I had to learn how to do it.
My dad, he used to play drums for like the longest. Like he started when he was like in high school. Cause like now my dad's like bald. Well, he like shaves his head, but his hair was literally longer than mine. Like, and my hair is pretty long. And he was that drummer. He like whipped his hair. I've seen videos. It's so cool. That's why I love concerts so much. And like, I'm sure you can relate to that, because like hearing people like actually like vibing with your music, like that's probably the best feeling.
It's crazy your dad was a drummer though. Yeah, I like long hair thing. I just like doesn't work.
What's your favorite part about like being a musician?
I mean, it's kind of two things. One is like, in its own way, music sounds like another language. Also, seeing people like actually enjoying what you're doing, you know, it's like it's a gratifying feeling.
Like it's another language to you, like you said. I think that's so cool. What is the greatest accomplishment like of your life, or your greatest goal or something?
You know, try and make people happy, just making the world a better place. You know, I think the world needs healing. It doesn't need, you know, more business majors or anything.
A big thing for me is goals. And when he said like he just wants to like help people and like make people happy, like that's exactly what I want to do in life. Like that, like he couldn't have said something better. That was literally the most perfect answer that we've gotten on the show. I 100% agree. I think like that's like, again, another reason I want to become a teacher. Like I want to, you know, be that person who like makes that change within the next generation. I think that's such a cool thing. And like one day I want to open my own school. So hopefully like I can get a school full of people that I can change. And I just want to change someone's life for the better. As long as it's like one life, that's like enough for me.
You know, I have a lot of respect for people who want to become teachers, and like I could definitely see her killing it as a teacher.
Oh, Diego's back.
Diego.
Wow.
Diego.
Samantha, that was a beautiful answer, but unfortunately, we are out of time.
I think it went good. I mean, it's a very I've like never done something like this before, so it was fun. You know, over anything. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, doesn't. You know, it's just like it was a great experience.
I liked it. It was so fun. He seems like a really great guy.
Yeah, Sam seems really cool and interesting. You know, I thought it went nice. It was nice meeting her. And she seems very down to earth, like a very sweet, like this very sweet and genuine person. It was very easy and effortless, and that there like wasn't, you know, awkward pauses or anything.
Our conversation, like, yeah, it stopped at times, but like everything he had to say, like I can genuinely say that I was paying attention and I was like engaged, because he seems like such a cool guy. A little shy, which he like mentioned, he was a shy Leo, which I respect, because sometimes Leos are so obnoxious. I'm like, can you chill, bro? Like, what are you doing? But he was like shy, which I thought was cute. I don't know, like maybe it was just like first date jitters, like how it was just like, and like the connection issues on my end, like I couldn't hear some of the things he was saying because he was like talking really low. And I love New York, so I love that he's from New York and like he could show me around. And he plays drums? You kidding me? And he plays drums? You kidding?
And I'm just having fun. She's hopefully having fun. Everybody else is having fun, you know. And that's what it's about. It's not worth getting too stir crazy about it. You know, whoever wins this, you're very lucky. You know, Sam's a really amazing person, and you know, whoever ends up with this is very lucky. And you know, I mean, it's a new experience. So everybody, just try to enjoy it.
I cannot confirm nor deny the front runner accusation. He is in the running, definitely, unlike some of our other contestants. But I definitely liked him. He seemed like a really great option. I'm not saying he's the front runner, but he's definitely, you know, leading the pack. I would go on a second date. He was so cute. How could I not?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the newest episode of KeanTV's The Valentine. Today we saw as Max and Samantha got to know each other very well, and we'll see if he ends up being the one. Thank you, and have a great day.
Stick around for more laughs, drama, conversations that make you go, and of course, love. Until next time on The Valentine.